In this video, we're gonna do some date manipulations in Python. So I've already imported, I'm using date time and date util here. So let's get started. So let's say you want today's date. Yep, I'll use a function here to showcase this example. Let's say for today, oh my goodness, there you go. I want to assign it to a variable called today is equals to date today. Print today. So this will return today's date. So if I run it, it will return November 7, 2024. All right. So let's get to the next one. Let's say I want to create a specific date. Specific date. There you go. So I want to create a date. So I'll need three variables: a day, a year, month, and day. Then I'll assign it into a variable. Specific date is equals to date. Make sure it's a date. Convert your date. My year, my month, and month and day. I want to just print it so that you can see it. Specific date. So whenever I call this function, create date, it's gonna ask me to input. So 2024, let's say 09, and on the second. Right, year, month, and date. This should work. Let's see. All right, that's what the issue. Yeah. So if I run it now, it will create a date depending on the variable that I put here. Let's go on to the third one. I'll say difference between two dates. All right, so this is similar to the date diff calculation in Tableau and also in SQL. The difference. So this, you just need two dates. Date 2. And I will just assign in a variable, which I'll just call difference is equals to date 2 minus date 1. Print difference. So now I would need to input those 2 days, and now I have to specify now the dates that I'm using. So for example, let's say I have date, date 2023 on the 17th, something like this. Then date again, let's say another year, 2024, 4/1. Right, it will subtract these 2 dates and return the difference between the two. So there are 332 days, 0 seconds. Let's keep on moving. Let me do this so that I can come on top. I'm thinking of another one. Let's say you want to add days. All right. Add days. So you will need your start date, of course, and the days to the argument for the days that you want to add. So we want to see, this is similar to date add in Tableau. If you want to check, there's a video in my timeline for that. So your start date, then plus, now we are using time delta. Days is equals to, yeah, days. We also want to print resulted. Then I need to call 8 days here. So my date, let's say it's 2024, 11 to, yeah. Then I want to add, I have to specify the days I want to add. Let's say I want to add 10 days. When I run this one, it will return the uh, the number of days added to the date that I've imputed. So I've added 10 days from the day number 4. I'm getting 14 here. All right. Let's try another one. Let's say you want to add weeks. Add weeks is the same as add days. So I'll just simply copy this one and just do some manipulations here a little bit. Add weeks. So now instead of days, we need to do weeks. Weeks is equals to weeks. All right. So when I come here, Control C, here you go. Weeks is equals to, let's say if I add 5 weeks, all right, I need to change my to weeks, add weeks, let's see. Again, weeks is equals to, let's say 5. And if I run it, it's going to add 5 weeks to the date that I have. So that's how you do it. Let me think of another one. You can do the same thing for month, for year. Maybe you want to do the day of the week. Maybe get the last day of the month. Yeah, I can do the last day of the month. Let's quickly do that. All right. Def, I'll say get last day. Yeah. So I'll just use that object here. So, right, last day. So last day is equals to my date object, the date that I'm having, plus relative delta, date delta. So day, yeah, equals that one. So I want to print it out now. My last day, and call the function again. All right, so in this case now I have to input my date here. So the year will be whatever, 2024, 3, then let's say a 5. All right. And now what I need to do is to run it and see the last day of of that month, 331. So if I do a different month, let's say one here or two here, it will give me a different number, which is 29 for February. So those are the date manipulation that you can do in Python. So we explained get today, which is for today. You can create a date, you can calculate the difference between days. You can truncate days if you want to. You can add days, you can add weeks, add months, add years, and get the last day of the month. And there are many other calculations that you can do with dates in Python. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.